First of all, big mazel tov to Benny Bauman and his father, of course, Yossi Bauman of Benny's bar mitzvah. Yasher koach Benny and a beautiful mincha. You should continue to daven many more minchas and maras and shafars for us in good health. So the parsha, part of the beginning of the parsha, speaking of parents, it says, Ishi mova aviv tiro, a person, a man, shall fear his father and mother. Ves Shabbos osai tishmoru ani Hashem. And my Shabbos, my Sabbaths, you shall keep. I am Hashem. Now, the question is, why does it say the word ish? Sometimes we have the word adam. Why does it say an ish should honor his father and mother? So the Ksav Sofer notes that it stresses the word ish. Ish has a connotation of someone who's older, more mature, more of an established person. And this is teaching us, the Ksav Sofer says, that even if a person is matured, is married, has established his own family, isn't dependent on his parents anymore, the commandment of honoring and fearing one's father and mother is no less obligatory than when he was young, even if he's an ish. No matter what age or station or stage of life a person has reached, a person still must honor their parents. And similarly, the Siv observes that the Torah uses the formal word ish, as we said, like a formal, an important person. That even if a person is considered great, has achieved great status in life, he's no less obligated to honor his parents than if he didn't have that or when he was younger. And the last thing we'll comment on is we said, it says you shall fear your father and mother and keep my Shabbases. And so Rashi says this is teaching us that even if your father or mother tells you to desecrate the Shabbos, you can't listen to them. You have to keep Shabbos. The Shabbos Society Shmaru. That overrides it. Now the thing is, the Smag in the Torah, it's quoted in Yoredeya, in the Torah precursor to the Shulchan Aruch. They say that if a person's father or mother are wicked, there's no obligation to honor them. So wait a minute, hold on. Given that principle, why does the Torah need to teach us this lesson that, if your parents tell you to violate Shabbos, you don't need to listen to them? Because why? If they told you to violate Shabbos, then what? They would fall into the category seemingly of Rishayim, of people who are wicked, who you wouldn't have a mitzvah to listen to them anyway. So why do we have to have a special pasuk teaching us that don't listen to them if they tell you to violate Shabbos? So the Chidah answers a very clever answer. The Chidah says there's situations where a parent might tell a child to desecrate Shabbos, yet the parents still wouldn't be designated as wicked. What's the case? Let's say a child accepted the Osefes Shabbos, started observing Shabbos earlier than when Shabbos formally begins, and let's say his father didn't start observing Shabbos yet. It's before nightfall. And then the parents request that the son does something forbidden on Shabbos. So the fact that the father asked the son doesn't render him a rasha, because he asked him to do something which technically should be permitted. But therefore the Torah teaches these two laws together, that even in such a situation where the son already accepted Shabbos and the father didn't, the child still may not listen to the father and must keep Shabbos. And we should just point out that some of the poskim say that even if, God forbid, if a person's parents aren't the greatest people, there may not be a positive obligation to honor them, but one certainly may not denigrate them or act in a disrespectful way towards them. But hopefully that isn't the case for any of us, and we should all continue to honor our parents properly, for those of us who are zocheh to have them around.